on Interstate 10. That desert metropolis comes to a sudden end, and pretty soon I wanna warn you, you will be heading into the badlands of Arizona. Trailer parks, biker bars, pit bull dogs, broken down cars, broken dreams. The badlands, the badlands, going through the badlands on Interstate 10. Retirees, ex-cons, and truck stop debutantes, living in little off-ramp towns all the way to the California border. The badlands, the badlands, going through the badlands on Interstate 10. It's a shame, maybe it was preordained. This is where the good Lord thought you should remain. The desolation and despair make it hard to get through the day, but if you drink enough, those feelings go away. Or you can look up at the stars at night, pick out one you like, wish for a better life. The badlands, the badlands, along Interstate 10, from beginning to end, going through the badlands. You're no friend of fate if you end up living in this place, but the misery was probably of your own making. There's no one else you should be blaming. Take what comes without regrets. That's the code of the West. The badlands, the badlands, they don't seem to end. Driving through the badlands on Interstate 10. A couple of drunks drinking early because they can't wait. Little kids throwing rocks at a rattlesnake. Some of the events taking place here along the interstate. Cactus shot full of bullet holes, run over lizards all over the road, vultures circling overhead, always flying because something out here is always dying. On the horizon, a dust storm is rising. Holy men carrying crosses, followers of lost causes, chasing after desert mirages. Doomsday prophets wait for the apocalypse. It must be a lot like this in the badlands of Arizona on a restless desert night. Barking dogs, crying babies, husbands yelling at their wives. The badlands, the badlands, driving through the badlands on Interstate 10. A man with one leg and two dogs being ignored, begging for money in front of a convenience store. Gypsies sleeping underneath the stars in abandoned cars. Old hippies living in school buses, all are making their last stand in the desert sands of Arizona. Living in those lost and found off-ramp towns along Interstate 10, towns you drive past unless the prostitute, the wicked, and the blessed are all living happily ever after out west in the badlands of Arizona. An old man cussing at his truck, trying to get it to go. Stray dogs looking through the trash, taking it nice and slow. Another day in the badlands of Arizona comes to a close.